She tries all this stuff to get famous, ends up like breaking her friend's arm.
What?
Yeah.
This is a bad friend.
She's like 8 years old. Chill.
Welcome back to the Junior Mints Podcast. This podcast is here to help you guys navigate life while also helping you guys have a fun life as well. My name is Finn Mintz Lawler. I'm your host. Today, I'm joined by a very lovely guest, my beautiful companion, Annica. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty great.
Yeah, what are we talking about today?
We are going to be talking about our favorite childhood books and also just children's books in general, which is a topic I'm clearly very passionate about.
Tell us more about that.
Well, I'm a child educator. I work in preschool. Always loved kids. And I've been a connoisseur of children's literature for my entire life. So I'd say I'm pretty experienced on this topic.
And I guess my question is, why are we talking about this? Like, you could have chosen any other topic, but why children's books?
Number one, because it's fun.
True.
And number two, because I feel like not enough people are reading to their kids these days. And I think it's a pretty crucial thing. Like, literacy rates are declining in the United States. It's because people aren't reading to their kids, and kids are just getting, like, given a tablet and being like, go for it, and not ever really becoming strong readers. And then they're not being set up for success. And I think that we need to place more of an emphasis on early literacy and in creating stories that foster like creativity in children and allow them to find ways to like new ways to learn and grow, and to find the things that they're interested in, which is not as easy to do when you're just like in front of a screen all day.
Screens have been known, and I'm guilty of this, of shrinking the brain, right? And so, I mean, why not start out with reading a bunch of good children's books? Like, there are a bunch of children's books that both you and I love.
Yep.
We'll get to that later. But I think, I'll just say this: children's books, like nowadays, haven't had a big enough impact on our kids because the screen thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, everything's accessible. Like, I'll give my kid an iPad or something, and
yeah, exactly.
it's like, no, just read a book. Like, read freaking, what is it, Scuffy the Tugboat or something. or
yeah,
right?
yeah. I've been surprised, like, how many of my preschoolers have said like that they don't like read books that much at home. Like, some of them do a lot, and you can definitely tell because they kind of have more questions about the world around them, and it's because they have something to relate that to. Like, when you don't see anything outside of your own world experience, which is what books give to kids, is they give them a view outside of their own experience. And when you don't see that, then you have no frame of reference for anything else besides what the life that you live. But for like kids that are reading books where they're getting to see all sorts of different walks of life, all sorts of different, like, I don't know, like imaginative things, they're able to see the world in a whole different way, and it like makes their vocabulary blossom early. It makes them more curious and more open to learning new things, and I think it's just an amazing thing that's beneficial to any kid.
So I guess that being said, if we're getting a little nostalgic here,
Yeah.
let's see. I have the outline here, but let's see if I can quiz you.
No, go for it.
Let's see here. We have the most popular children's books of all time, right? Name 3 of them.
I was just looking at this in the car, so I got you. Well, I remember number 1. Let me just flip my phone over. Number 1 was Where the Wild Things Are, which I concur. That book was iconic. I'm pretty sure Winnie the Pooh was on there. And I I was thinking a lot in the car about Pippi Longstocking because
Mm-hmm.
I loved those books when I was a kid. Did you ever read Pippi Longstocking?
No, I missed that
Those are
train. That train
so
left the
good.
station
Do
before
you
I got.
know about it?
No.
Okay. I gotta let me lay it down for you. It's basically about this girl who she's like probably like 10 or 12 years old, but she's like this like I don't know, this enigma basically. She lives by herself in this giant house and she has like a pet monkey and a pet horse that like just like come in the house and hang out with her, and she's like insanely rich because her dad is like a pirate or something, but she lives by herself and she can basically just do anything. And she's like has like insane strength for some reason, but she hangs out with these two neighbor kids who are just like normal kids, and their names are Tommy and Annica. And there was never
Irony.
yeah, no, it's not that's not what irony
Nope.
there's there are, people named Annika don't exist in like any media, and it's because it's like I think it's either Swedish or Norwegian, which is where Pippi Longstocking is from, um, and that's where the name Annika is also from. So, but when I like heard that as a kid, I was like, and so I was like obsessed. And they had like like I read all the books, and like they had like a cartoon series that was on Cuba for a while that I used to watch all the time. But yeah, character name Annika, I'm hooked. That's all you got to do. Children's book authors take note.
Spelled literally 8 different ways. But,
Yeah.
That's another episode. Okay, this is going to turn into more of a quiz for you.
Oh, okay, fun.
So, surprise, surprise. Can you name at least 3 of the most influential children's authors?
First of all, when I made this list of influential children's authors, these were just ones that had come to mind, not necessarily like a definitive list from the internet or anything. So this is kind of my list, but I know I put Dr. Seuss on there. I feel like he's like the iconic author, children's author. I had so many Dr. Seuss books as a kid.
Do you know his name's not actually Seuss though?
Yeah,
It's like
it's Theodore Geisel.
no, I mean like the way the way the people that pronounce Seuss, it's wrong.
How's it supposed to be pronounced?
Soyce.
Seuss.
I'm not kidding.
Dr. Seuss.
No, literally. Like,
What?
look it up. Seriously. But anyway, go on.
Yeah. You distracted me.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
That's my job.
I know I put Eric Carle on there, the very hungry caterpillar guy. He's great. His illustrations are still like really iconic. That even though like he passed away a couple years ago, I think,
Oof.
but like they're still using his illustrations to make like new books and stuff. Like, because he's got all these like beautiful animal illustrations. He's drawn like every animal in existence. But let's see. Oh, I know I put Richard Scarry on there. From my shirt, Busy World of Richard Scarry. Anybody? Those, yeah. Anybody out there? I don't know. Those books were always so much fun. Like, he had a lot of ones about like, they were like educational, like learning about different jobs in your community or like different vehicles and stuff. But they always had like fun little hidden gems in the illustrations, those were always my favorite kind of books, is the ones that had like really fun illustrations with like hidden stuff in it, like Where's Waldo type of thing. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, let's see. Did I say 3? Yeah, I already said 3. But I can tell you more.
I mean, who's the one that wrote? Well, he has a weird art style. His name sounds kind of strange. Well, they all do. Wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Roald Dahl. Yep.
I never knew how to
love
pronounce
me
his
some
name.
Roald Dahl.
I never knew how to pronounce his name.
Well, I guess if you want to get
rolled.
Yeah, rolled. Can you imagine looking at a newborn baby and being like rolled?
Welcome to the world, baby rolled.
This is my child, Rolled Oats Doll.
Born at 11:56 a.m. Huh?
His middle name is Oats. Rolled Oats Doll.
Man, sarcasm gets the best of me. Darn it. All right, let's see here. So we both have some of our favorite children's books on here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to, since there's about an even amount
Yeah.
across both of us, do you want to kind of like go back and forth?
Sure.
Ladies first.
All right. Well, on the top of my list, I wrote The Stinky Cheese Man. Not necessarily, I wouldn't say that's like my top favorite book of all time, children's book of all time. It's just like the first one I thought of when I was making this list. But I really, man, what's the name of the guy that writes those? I think John Shiska. I can't remember how to pronounce
What'd you
his
call
last
me?
name.
Sorry.
Anyways,
I distract her a lot.
he's also the one that wrote the true story of the Three Little Pigs. You know that one?
Yeah.
Where it's like,
oh wait, yes.
like
yes.
like the wolf is like he's just going door to door trying to get a cup of sugar, and like the pigs are like bullying him or something. I don't remember, but he wrote a lot of books like that where it's like basically a twist on a classic fairy tale or classic nursery rhyme, and I always like those because they like subvert expectations, and that was always kind of my thing. Like, you know, I'm really into like riddles and puzzles, and I like anything that like basically subverts your expectations. And even as a kid, I was really into that. And they also had really like fun like illustrations, and like they would have like the characters narrating the story and have fun little things like the letters, like when they did like he did like Chicken Little, like the sky is falling, and like the letters fell off the page and then they were on the next page like falling on the yeah, just fun little stuff like that. Makes books more interactive and exciting.
Stinky Cheese Man. Never heard of it.
Mm-hmm. It's like the gingerbread man, except he's made of stinky cheese, so nobody cares. Yeah.
I got homework to do, I guess.
Yeah.
One that I have here, the little engine that could. They made a animated movie about that too in like 2002. Dude,
Yeah.
it was so good. But you know, it's like you can't. That's one of those books where if you haven't read it, even so you as an adult, I don't know how old you are as an adult, but if you've never read The Little Engine That Could, go to Barnes and Noble or something and just read it once, and you'll be set for life. I'm telling you, because you know it's about pretty much just overcoming doubt and fear. I do that constantly, and not so constantly. But it's one of those just like self-courage, what is it? Not self-doubt or anything, but helps you with your self-doubt, I guess. I think
I can. I think I can. I think I can.
What else you got?
Let's see. Oh, the next one I wrote was Stephen Kellogg. He was another illustrator. He did a lot of like illustrated versions of Tall Tales, like Paul Bunyan and Mike Fink. He also did a couple other independent books like The Day Jimmy's Boa Ate the Wash. I don't know if you ever heard of that one. But he was another one of those like really interactive art styles where like you could spend hours looking at his book, like going through every little detailed illustrations and find new little things hidden in the corners. Like the illustration's almost more exciting than the story itself, which is all like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I was a really artsy kid, and I still am pretty artistic, but I was always really big on the illustrations. And I think having strong illustrations also helps promote literacy for kids, because if the book isn't interesting to look at, the kids aren't going to want to look at it. And so having interesting illustrations leads the kids towards actually reading the book and growing their literacy skills. So
Let's see. Oh, hang on, come in. There you go. We won't fix that in post. It's fine. I think Arthur books.
Oh, I love Arthur.
Not the new ones that have come out, but like the really old ones. Where it's
Yo,
like,
the one where his nose was like this long.
Yeah. See, that's how you make it. That's what an aardvark looks like.
Mm-hmm. You know what was messed up? He made a whole book about him accepting his messed up nose just for them to be like, now we're going to chop it off and make him cuter.
We're also going to make it so that his glasses don't come in contact with his ears.
Yeah, what are they holding on to?
But yeah,
he doesn't really have...
Is gravity like not there or something?
He doesn't really have a nose. He just has like little slits in his face.
I mean, you're right, but
Voldemort looking.
Arthur's Voldemort confirmed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good show,
but
though.
but yeah, he wears headphones and he wears them on the side of his head. Like doesn't even put him in his ears. What?
We've all seen the memes.
Pardon?
Excuse me, sir. Someone needs to be fired. I don't know.
Mark Brown, we need to have a
Mark
word.
Brown, come here.
Meet me outside.
Let's see. What else you got?
All right. Next I had Lori Keller. She wrote books like The Scrambled States of America. This is another. I feel like a lot of these are like iconic illustrations. That's like the biggest part of them. There's this book. The first book I ever read from her was this book called Arnie the Donut that me and my siblings used to check out from the library like constantly. Like every time we went to the library, we had to look for Arnie the Donut. It was this book about this donut who.
Oh yeah.
Like, do you know this book?
I'm looking it up right now. I'm like, oh
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
he was just like a donut recounting his life at the donut shop, and he gets picked up by this guy, and he realizes that the life of a donut means that he has to be eaten, and so he's like begging for his life, and he's like, well, what else can I do besides be a donut? Maybe I can like drive your car for you or something, and then at the end, the guy decides to let him be his donut dog, which I don't feel like is very practical. But it was a pretty
A
it's a
donut
fun
dog.
book. Yeah, he's just his donut dog now. They're just buddies. He's his pet. I wonder how long that'll last. This poor man just wanted a donut,
Wow.
and now he has a whole responsibility. Yeah.
Donut dog.
Yeah, and there's also the Scrambled States of America, which is another one I grew up on, where like the states, they all get bored of where they are, and so they like all switch
Yep.
places.
I remember, yep.
Yep.
I think you read that.
Yeah.
You read that to me technically like a month ago.
Yeah.
You're like, let me show you this. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm like, wait a minute, why is Wyoming over where Texas is? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. But don't worry, they very quickly found out that it was not a good idea. Minnesota switched places with Florida and
Let's go
got a
Minnesota.
terrible sunburn. And Florida was freezing his butt off
Born
in
and raised.
Minnesota. So
Let's go Vikings. Sorry.
anyways, where were you? Where were you?
Where are you? Right here. Scuffy the Tugboat.
I actually am not familiar with that one.
Wow.
Sorry.
Let's see.
What's it about? Besides a tugboat named
Basically,
Scuffy.
I thought it was called Tuffy the Tugboat, but then I looked it up
Tuffy.
and I'm like, that's
Oh.
not right. I want to say it's about this little tugboat who gets like caught in like these big boats are like coming into like the marina or something, and like the waves get rocked and little Scuffy can't make it home or something.
Arnor.
Cleo. No. And then eventually it's just like, oh, okay, you can just use the power of like.
The power of friendship.
Yeah, basically, it'd be like, come back, Scuffy. Yeah.
Really?
Kinda, yeah. It's like, you can do it. This owl.
Oh, they just like say you can do it until he does it.
It's basically the little engine that could, but with a boat.
Wow. He really needed a lot of motivation as a child
Whoa.
to keep going.
What the heck? Hey, can we talk for a minute?
Cut the cameras. No.
Okay, your turn.
Okay.
Tag, you're it.
All right. Next, I put the Mr. Men and Little Miss books. I think these were older than me. These might have been my mom's from when she was a kid, but they were like these little like blob people. I'm pretty sure I showed you these guys.
Yeah.
And they're like these little people. They're like all the blobs that have little just like hands and feet sticking out without arms and legs.
There's a show from
But they're like
1994.
Yeah, they made a show about it, but I'm pretty sure there were books before.
Little Miss Sunshine.
But yeah, there's like they all have like one personality trait that's like their whole personality. Like Mr. Happy is always happy,
Been there.
and Mr. Grumpy is always grumpy, and Mr. Nosy, he has a ginormous nose and he can't stay out of anybody's business. Mr. Impossible, he kicks a soccer ball into the sky and it comes down with snow on it.
Nice.
Um,
Sick, dude.
Yeah. Little Miss Chatterbox cannot stop talking if her life depended on it. Mr. Tickle has incredibly long arms and he will reach out of his bedroom window to tickle a random person passing by on the street.
That's a little weird.
Yeah. But yeah, those books were a staple in my childhood.
Mr. Messy.
Mr. Messy.
Little Miss Christmas.
I don't think I am not familiar with that one.
I don't know. I'm just Googling it.
Yeah.
Anyway. Ooh, here's a good one.
Let's see.
A Bad Case of Stripes. Do you know what I Googled to find that?
What?
I literally... I Googled lima bean color book.
Lima bean color. Let me tell you, lima beans are green.
Exactly.
Did you not know?
No. Well, I didn't know what the name of the book was called. I thought
Lima
Google was
bean
just going to be
color
like, here's a cover of a lima bean coloring book. That
A lima bean coloring book?
even though they're green.
You think there's a coloring book out there that's just pictures of lima beans?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
You think there's an audience that exists for that?
AI will generate it. And I know how much you love AI.
Tomato, tomato, tomato.
She loves AI. She loves AI. It's fine. So
That was a good book, though.
Yeah, I think I still have it somewhere. Anyway,
I hated lima beans, though. I still hate lima beans.
they're really good.
You can eat all of my lima beans forever and the rest of time.
Are we gonna Logan Paul you and being like, Annica hates lima beans?
Somehow I don't think hating lima beans is anything near as bad as anything Logan Paul has done.
That's true. Anyway.
Bam, bam, bam. Anyway.
What do you got?
You ever read Sideways Stories from Wayside School?
That was my entire life. No. I think like a couple chapters of it.
I read all of them. There's 3 main books, I think. And then there was these like spin-off books. There was the ones they did called Sideways Arithmetic from Wayside School, where it was just like a bunch of like math riddles and stuff. Where it was like, I don't know. It was kind of fun actually. Like it was I don't know. But anyways, it was about this school that it was supposed to be built horizontally, but the builder accidentally read the directions wrong and he built it vertically. So it's 30 stories high, and it's about the class that's on the 30th story. And this school is ridiculous. Their first teacher turned them all into apples. She was a witch, and then they got rid of her, and they had a new teacher named Miss Jules, and she's pretty fun, but she does weird things like make ice cream that tastes like the kids. Don't question it. Or she sends one kid to a hypnotist because he won't stop pulling another kid's pigtails, and the hypnotist hypnotizes him that every time he pulls her pigtails, then like, I don't remember. Every time he pulls, his tongue turns into a snake or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember that part.
Yeah, and then
Very weird.
Yeah, all sorts of fun stuff like that. There was like a second one where there was one where like their teacher was having a baby, Miss Jules, and so they had all these wacky substitutes. And there was like the son of their original teacher turned them into apples came, and he like switched all their voices around so they all had each other's voices.
I never got this far.
Well, this is like the second or third book, I think. They had another one who had a secret third ear under her big curly hair that she used to read their minds. But she used it to be so mean. Like, she would purposely call on the student who she knew, because she was listening to their thoughts, that she knew they didn't have the answer, and use it to make it seem like the whole class was stupid. You're like, wow, clearly none of you know the answers, because she's only calling on the kids that don't know the answers. Or did stuff like, I don't know, purposely embarrassing the kids by saying things they're thinking about. But anyways, those books were fun. Now that I've just told you how messed up they were. They also had to evacuate their school for the summer because a bunch of cows got in there. Yeah, and to this day, they still don't know if they got all the cows out. No. They still hear mooing sometimes. Also, there is no 19th story.
No, that I do know.
And no Miss Zarves.
No. I forgot about that. Wow. So you guys have noticed by now, real quick, one of our cameras died. Almost died. So, wide angle. Here we go. Also, there's a fly on top of that camera. It looks like a little gnat on top of it.
He wants his moment, his 15
He wants
seconds of fame.
15 seconds, yeah.
Everyone give it up for the fly.
Yeah, let's go. Sponsored by Patreon. So, whose turn was it? Your turn?
Yeah, I think it's yours. You're
Uh,
on the pigeon.
Don't let the pigeon drive the bus. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I said
Why
like that.
not?
That's what I want to know. Is why
He just wants to
he
drive
just
the
wants
bus.
to. Yeah,
He doesn't have his license.
He doesn't have a CDL or anything, but like, but isn't it like an animal right for?
To be able to drive a bus.
Yeah. At least have an animal.
No.
No.
No. Now, don't let pigeon eat a hot dog, on the other hand. That feels discriminatory. Like, just give the poor pigeon a bite.
Yeah. What if it's hungry?
Yeah. Don't let a pigeon drive the bus, though. That sounds dangerous.
What if he's like? What if I'm like having kind of a bad day and I'm like, hey, Paul, the pigeon, yeah, come over here. Can you drive the bus for me real quick?
I think maybe getting
I
an
have a
adult human.
Previous engagement.
Maybe having an adult human who at least has a regular driver's license would be better than a fowl that does not even have hands, let alone opposable thumbs.
Mm.
And is probably not small enough to reach the steering wheel while sitting on the seat.
Now we're just
And the pedals.
Now this is getting ridiculous. I mean,
It's my job.
what else you got?
Anyways. We like to get off the rails.
Love it.
Judy Moody. These were specifically more targeted towards girls. So I wouldn't be surprised if you never read them.
My sisters probably did.
Yeah.
I think.
They're like chapter books. I'm pretty sure I read them probably around like 2nd or 3rd grade.
Yeah, and then they made like a weird movie about it.
Yeah. But it's just like this girl. I'm pretty sure she was like 8 years old. Her name's Judy Moody. And she's just like this kind of like wacky, silly, awkward girl. She has her whole thing is like she's really into like her mood, obviously, because it's in her name. But like she gets like a mood ring. She meets this girl named Amy Namey in one of the books and joins this club called
Amy Namey.
She joins this club called the My Name Is a Poem Club. There's one where she like tries to get famous by like I was just talking about this with my parents the other day. Like she hears about people getting like famous from like having like famous relatives. So she tries to like she blow dries a cherry pit until it's like as dry as can be, and she carves the initials GW into it and tries to convince people that it's a cherry from George Washington's real cherry tree.
That's not how cherries work.
It work. But yeah, she tries all this stuff to get famous, ends up like breaking her friend's arm.
What?
Yeah.
This is a bad friend.
She's like 8 years old. Chill.
8-year-olds should know. Be like, oh.
She didn't break his arm on purpose. She was just being reckless.
Audience, what do you think about that? No. Vote down below.
Yeah. She had a little brother named Stink, and he got his own spin-off series.
Same.
Honestly, that's kind of when you... Does your audience know why your name's Finn?
We'll come back to that.
Okay.
We will come back to that.
Anyways, poor Stink got stuck with the name Stink because when he was a baby, Judy, his older sister, used to call him Stink because he has stinky diaper. Even though his real name is James, and he could have just gone by James. But now he's stuck with the name Stink forever, and even his friends at school call him Stink. This poor child. I mean, he seems fine with it, but I wouldn't be fine with it. Anyways, what do you got over here?
The Napping House.
Oh, I think you told me about this one. That's not one I grew up with, but I've heard of it.
It's basically like, it seems like everyone's going to die in this book because they're sleeping so much.
Just sleeping all the time.
But then you look at the end cover or the end page and you're like, whoa, that bed's going to break. But it's like one of those progressive, okay, that word didn't, that
it's
word.
One of them woke lib.
Sorry?
I'm kidding.
Man, those darn liberals. No, please don't clip that. Even though I'm
clip it. Send it to all his employers.
Oh gosh, no.
No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
You're killing me, Smalls.
The first of all, how did that bed frame not just snap? You know, because
Yeah.
there was a grandma, there was two kids, I think
Princess
a
and the Pea
parent,
style.
and there was a dog on there too.
Sturdy.
Maybe
That's
someone
should be an
else.
advertisement for that bed company.
Oh, God, purple mattress. That's not sponsored. Um, what? Let's see. What else you got?
Tacky the Penguin. This is a little bit more of a niche one, but it was an influential one in my childhood. It's funny because I'm pretty sure the original copy that we had of this book was in Spanish. My mom speaks Spanish, but she would like basically like read it to us and just like translate it, and then eventually we got a copy in English. But it was basically just about this penguin. There were like 8 penguins. They lived on this island together, and 7 of them were like the most proper a penguin could be. They were named things like goodly, lovely, angel, perfect, neatly. And they were like the most proper penguins. And then there was Tacky. And he was like this fat little penguin. He wore a Hawaiian shirt. And like while the other penguins were doing these beautiful dives off the cliff, he would like do a cannonball in the water. And like they were all kind of ashamed of him until one day these like hunters came along and trying to kill the penguins. And Tacky was like, basically just distracts them by being an idiot. But he ends up saving his friends because he's just such like a doof, and he's just like basically rolling around being silly, singing loud obnoxious songs, and the hunters are basically eventually just leave because they're like, yeah, we don't want this guy. And then all the other penguins love him in the end. But you know what that taught me? It taught me to be my obnoxious, annoying, and fun self, and that, you know, it'll come in handy. And if people think you're weird for it, you know what? One day you might end up saving their butts. Excuse me.
No, wait. This is my show. I can do whatever I want. What? No. I didn't make her cry. I didn't make her cry. Sorry. That happens a lot.
That happens. Don't
No,
say
not the
that.
crying part. Crap. Don't clip that. Oh, no.
He doesn't make me cry that much.
Cut the cameras. Hey, you want to talk about something? Like, what's going on?
What's going on? Sorry.
No.
Anyways, what do you got over there?
The
man?
rainbow fish.
The rainbow fish. I have mixed emotions about the rainbow fish.
Oh, no.
But you can tell me
Do you
your
just
thoughts
hate-
first.
And I'm quoting someone that we both find very fun. Do you just hate rainbows or something? Like,
Yeah. No.
do you just hate rainbow fishes? Like,
Yeah. No, I'll let you give your thoughts first, and I'll tell you why
there's that
I feel
weird
divisive about
octopus
it.
creature at the end. I know it's an octopus, but like, it doesn't look like an octopus. It just looks like a weird shadow thingy. Like that don't make no sense.
Yeah.
It was probably a cute book from when I read it. I mean, like, I forgot half these books because
It's been a while.
I
You don't engage with children's books as much as I do.
no
Like,
I don't
you know,
work. With
I have
children.
reasons to keep. Yeah.
I work in front of computers, so all day.
Anyways, the reason the rainbow fish is a little controversial is the whole thing of the story is that he has these beautiful rainbow scales, and all the other creatures in the ocean keep asking him for one of his scales. And at first he's apprehensive, but then he decides to give them away. And at the end he's like, "Oh, I'm happy I gave away all my scales to make my friends feel better." Or like he has one at the end, but like I feel like there's something to be said like that it's good to share with others and to give of yourself. But also like I feel like we shouldn't necessarily be telling kids that like you have to give parts of yourself away to make others happy. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm being a little too woke here. But like it's a cute book. And I think that I'm probably just reading into it too much.
No pun intended.
I read into things a lot, and I'm not sure. I'm sure you could probably tell by some of the books we've already talked about. But yeah, I just feel like you can share yourself with others without having to like get rid of the parts of you that you like the most, because at like the beginning of the book he was really proud of his rainbow scales. He really liked them. And maybe like I think he was like maybe he was a little bit snobby to the other fish, but like that he could have learned to there could have been a way for him to learn to care about them while also, still still holding on to the things that made him special, you know.
It was a dude.
I don't know. I can't remember.
No, I don't know. No,
It might have been a
I
girlfish.
thought it
I
was
don't
a
remember.
girlfish. I don't know, but
I don't know. Just because it's a rainbow has to be a girl.
Because I'm assuming genders. Yes. Don't clip that.
Clip it.
I'm assuming genders. She loves that when I do that. Clearly.
I'm walking out.
No.
I'm kidding. Anyways. Oh, it's my turn?
Yep.
Sorry, I've been talking so much.
No,
Forgot it's my turn.
No, the audience loves it. The audience loves it.
Thank you. Miss Pigglewiggle. You familiar with Miss Pigglewiggle?
Nope.
You don't know Miss Pigglewiggle?
Hold on. I'm Googling it. I'm cheating.
I think I'm pretty sure Miss Pigglewiggle books were older. That might have been another one that my mom that I inherited from my mom. But it's this lady. She's kind of like
like a maid kind of?
Yeah, she's like, I mean, she wears like maid clothes. She's not necessarily a maid, but she's just this lady that lives on this street with all these kids.
Mary Poppins.
And every time she kind of does have Mary Poppins vibes. She really does. Mm-hmm. She really is like a Mary Poppins character, because every time these kids have a problem, their parents will come to Miss Pigglewiggle and she will come up with some creative solution to their problem. Like there's this kid who was a super sloppy eater, and Miss Pigglewiggle's solution to this was to have this pig come stay with him. And this pig was like the most proper eater in the world. He walked on two legs and he cut all his food with a fork and knife. And basically the idea was to be like, if this pig can eat nicely, you can too. Or like these kids who, they were driving their parents crazy by being like, oh, so blah, blah, blah. I thought you said blah, blah, blah. Like constantly all the time. And so she put this powder in their ears that made everything like 10 times louder until they were basically like going deaf. It's kind of messed up. Yeah. No, it was a little crazy. Or like these girls that couldn't stop gossiping, she gave them candy after they ate it. They could only whisper and they literally couldn't talk loud. Like just as she called them like cures, like we had the slow eater tiny bite taker cure, who literally spent hours at the table every day because he would just take the tiniest bite.
These are real?
Yes. These are real stories. I mean, they're not.
No.
This actually happened.
Plot twist. It happened to me.
Yeah, but these were real stories that I read as a child. They're pretty fun, I'm not going to lie. And they were persuasive in helping me to not be such a bratty child. I was a good kid, I promise.
Are we doing ASMR?
Yes.
No, just kidding.
Wow,
off the rails. But that's
this is fun.
I agree, right? Let's see here. I'm gonna skip the Dr. Seuss ones.
What about the foot book?
The foot book, actually, okay. I don't know my audience. It's fine. So my sister, I have a little bit of a backstory here. My sister calls me Footman, and it's not. Hold on a second. Before the creeps come back out from 2018, yes, I know who you are.
Oh yeah.
That's something different. I'm not into foot. Not into feet. I can't even say it.
Not into foot.
Not into foot. No. So all those people being like, "Can I buy your shoes for size 15 shoes for 150?"
Make sure you don't wash them. I want them to be
like,
nice
give me a
and
sock
stanky.
or something. It's like, no.
I want your natural musk.
My sister doesn't call me Footman because of the potential foot meep that was on my channel. I got rid of it.
Not the foot meep.
The foot meep. Yeah, that's gonna do. So that's where the name Foot came from. Was the Foot book actually from Dr. Seuss? For some reason, it's Dr. Seuss. I promise.
Soy sauce.
Waiter, can I get some soy sauce? Real quick?
Some soy.
No.
Soy sauce.
No, it's real. Like, it's Dr. Seuss.
I'm gonna have to fact check this
No,
later.
no, no, no. But that's what. My mom would read the foot book to me every night, and then my sister Glynis, shout out Glynis, what's up? Um, she was like Footman. I'm like, okay, cool. Let's peace. Let's go. Uh, yep.
That was
I
fun.
don't know what
That's a good one. The foot book.
what else you got.
My last one that I put on here was a series of unfortunate events.
Oh, is that what that
Probably
means?
yes. Sorry.
Ask. Okay, I'll ask something.
No. I'd say that series is probably my probably top book series of all time. Even children's books and like any book. It's just been so integral in my adolescence and even in my adult years. I think it it does so well. Like it combines like has humor and like tragedy and like a lot of mystery and like puzzles and like I don't know. My my mom said she tried to read this once and she was like, "Dad and I didn't like that he was always like defining the words like because let me think it will always be like." A word which here means blah blah blah. But I love that as a child. I learned so many new words. I was like had the biggest lexicon in the school. Um, that's why like
Word girl.
sometimes I still because I write a lot and sometimes when I'm writing I use a word and I'm like yeah if I remember that one shout out Lemony Snicket for that one. Um, but also like I feel like the books taught a lot of life lessons as well. Like you can't fight fire with fire.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. If you fight fire with fire, the whole
No,
world's
no,
gonna
no,
go
no,
up
no,
in
no, no,
smoke.
no, no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Sorry.
Boo hiss tomato.
Mhm.
Anyways, or like that you, like good people still exist even when there is an overwhelming presence of evil. Um, like there's always something to hold on to, even in the darkest moments. And I don't know, those books always had a really big impact on me, and I think they definitely fostered my creativity and pushed me towards writing my own books, which is something I've been working on. Subtle plug. Book coming soon to own on video and VHS.
There it is.
No,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm gonna release a VHS tape of me just reading my book.
That'd be sick. I don't know who has a VHS player anymore.
I don't know how to make a VHS because they're not really made anymore, but it's coming soon to own. Take it away.
Will do. Franklin books.
Franklin!
Now that I know there are those really offensive meme
Nah,
Franklin.
nah.
Some of them are funny, but
AI generated Franklin. Franklin does not approve of
no.
AI generated Franklin.
No.
So I actually, when I was 8 years old, I wrote a book, and my mom like made it into a hard copy. She like put all the pages in on Shutterfly and like ordered a hardback book, and she actually gave it to some of my relatives, which is really funny. I have like a cousin. He's technically more like uncle age because he's more closer to my mom's age than mine, but he's my cousin. But he like messaged me one time and it was like, we love Binky Boy, or like we still have Binky Boy, and I was like, what? The book I wrote when I was 8 years old, that was about my baby brother as a superhero. My baby brother who's now almost 17. But yeah, it was called Binky Boy and the Terrible Bank Robber, and it was about this superhero, these 3 baby superheroes stopping a bank robber. It was iconic. Anyways, if I was to write a book now, me and Finn have been talking about this one time. So one time I just said the word satisfactory in a sentence, and then I was like, satisfactory, saddest factory, the saddest factory. Can you imagine a children's book called The Saddest Factory? It's about this. It's like a kind of like a global warming PSA for kids, or not like global warming, but like pollution
Buzzword.
PSA. And it's about this factory that's so sad because it's harming the ecosystem, and there's like black smoke pouring out of it, and like it's like harming the water source around, and there's dead fish everywhere. Think like the Lorax, the middle of the Lorax after they cut down all the trees.
Let it
And the
die.
yeah, satisfactory. And then by the end of the book, I haven't figured out what's gonna happen in the middle, but they gets turned into a clean factory, and by the end, it's the gladdest factory, and it's all.
You didn't tell me this part.
I'm
Like,
pretty sure I did.
Gladys
I
thing?
don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
Gladys.
From like
Um,
Portal 2? Is that?
No, I was something totally different.
Yep.
Anyway,
Different episode.
I can't. I can only go off the rails so many times before I fall into the pit of despair.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, um, yeah, I think I'd like to write a book about a really sad factory that turns into a happy factory once it gets turned into clean energy and end pollution, guys. Recycle.
Yeah, that's it.
And
Just end pollution.
just stop polluting. Ride a bike to work, even if you work 10 miles away from your house.
Walk
I
to
don't
work.
care.
Walk in the snow.
I'm not going to follow this advice, but I'm going to tell you to follow it. Rain or shine, or snow,
Yeah.
or thunderstorm.
Also, have your kids read more too.
Yeah.
If you get nothing else from this episode, this
Mm-hmm.
off the rails episode,
And if you think books are like too expensive, get a library card.
because having fun isn't hard.
When you got a library card. Hey.
I added that in this morning. And
I
was
love
like,
it.
I don't regret anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think everybody needs a library card. Kids, adults, everybody.
Old people.
Because old people who
Me.
are neither kids nor adults. I'm just kidding.
I'm not a kid or an adult.
But a secret third thing. But yeah, they're useful for everybody because like you can learn like infinite new things and open up a world of possibilities. I think I'm stealing that from a commercial.
No, you wrote that. You wrote that.
But anyways, like, yeah, highly recommend taking advantage of your local library. And local libraries are also great because they have like community resources, like classes. I was taking like a little like writing class for a little bit at one of the libraries here, or they have like workshops and like summer programs for kids where they can do like art programs or like music. I did my summer reading program when I was a kid at my local library for years and years, and we had all sorts of cool like visitors come and talk to the kids, and like you would get prizes if you read a certain amount of books. And they also have like adult classes and adult like activities. Some will have like different like host like different clubs. I think our local library has like a Pokemon club or something.
Yep.
But yeah, like there are so many cool community resources at your library, and they also like you can check out movies, you can check out some libraries they have like board games you can check out and stuff. And so it's just a really cool community resource to help people to access things that allow them to expand their mind and grow their community. So 10 out of 10 would recommend.
And on that note, I think we can wrap this up.
Let's go.
You can follow Annica on Instagram at AnnicaMD. You can
go.
follow me on Instagram at FinMints. I probably won't follow back or anything, but
he's not on Instagram enough
no,
to do
not at
that. I'll only follow you back if you're cool.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, thanks for joining us this evening, Annica. Hopefully that was.
It was great. Thanks for having me.
Lots of information to unpack there. If you guys want to see more from Annica, drop a like, subscribe down below.
Leave a comment, and say what was your favorite tangent that I went on today.
Drop a like down there. This has been the Junior Mints Podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like. I already said that. Subscribe down below, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Bow, bow, bow.